Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. They do appear, Jim Beglin, to be going with a 5-3-2 formation.
Well, if flexibility doesn't have an influence on this system, we truly are looking at an approach that is quite negative. But at least there is good scope to turn a seemingly deep-lying defence into a more dangerous attacking outfit. This system will allow plenty of attacking numbers without necessarily compromising on that discipline.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Loose ball, who's going to get there? And here's the chance to counter. Forward it goes. It's a long ball, but it's not hit its target. Bauer. Walsh. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Nicely controlled. Chance to play it in. He's had a go! Gets up to head it! He's delivered all right! Just so calm under pressure.
Well, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of how you've got him, how you don't. Brilliant.
Buriram United take the early advantage. Hoists it forward. He's Junior! In it goes!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Plenty waiting in the middle. Real chance! It's being played forward. Walsh. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. It's on a plate. Chance! The defence can get it clear. Gorgeous control there. And he's cut it out. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. And now they can launch a counter. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Walsh demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Whipped in. No mistake! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
I just think that's a good example of how you take advantage of a lapse in concentration. He was on the prowl, hungry, looking for any scraps that came his way. And he certainly gobbled up the chance, took it really well.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
And it's played forward. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Walsh. And it's half-time here. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Buriram United don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
Junior. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
He's had a shot! Back of the net! And the second half is off to a flyer!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
This is quite a battle.
Look, get your seatbelts on because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
Junior has got himself a free kick. Going for goal! Massive lead! Time to deliver. Now has a hit! It's come back out! It's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Guillaume was quick to move in. Keeper's handling wasn't great.
Well, look, regardless of whether the keeper could have done better or not, Peter, that was all down to the excellent movement in getting into the right position to apply the final touch.
Buriram United get themselves into the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And he's away. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. He's had a crack.
Rayong FC showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
There are a few waiting for it. Towering header! They've scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business there.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's gone for it! It's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Junior versus the keeper, and only one winner.
Yeah, and he knew all along what he wanted to do, and it's a really great instinctive finish.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
In towards the middle. Oh, smart save.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
For a throw-in. Tries to get it forward quickly. Walsh. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Hoists it forward. Junior. Question, that's a foul.
Rayong FC are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted. They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up. Rayong FC have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Buriram United just have to run down the clock. Just brushed off the ball there. Time added on, 4 minutes. It's Guillaume! Junior gets into a dangerous position. And that will be the final act. Well, that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.